Leos, you are now opening up to believing in yourself. So it's time to believe in yourself for different reasons. And it's time to really embrace those reasons of believing in yourself. It's important that you do because you're going to do something you've never done before. And so your old spiritual resume with yourself is not going to apply. But Leos tend to like it kind of like attached to certain stories, certain hero stories, certain performance stories. And so they become unyielding and unwilling to look at themselves in different ways and to believe in themselves in different ways. So open up, believe in yourself for many ways. Be flexible with that. Now, when it comes to the Mercury conjunction of Neptune, this is a scary one. You have to be really careful to sense your way through all changes. There's a temptation to jump, okay? And you've been scared to jump. You've been scared to pull the trigger. You've been scared to actually make the big change. And so if you have that anxiety, you have to really play it careful when you get to that line because this is the house of sex, death, and taxes. And so you can find yourself in a lot of trouble if you don't really feel through it. You can also find yourself completely delusionary about something, so be careful of that too. And just take your time when it comes to big changes, like moving out, moving in, quitting the army, that sort of thing. Now, the conflict or square or tug of war between the Sun and Jupiter, or square Jupiter for you is you're going to want to do something in society that you're going to have issues with your boundaries. You're like, you don't do that, you don't appear that way, or it could be vice versa. Your boundaries want something that society wouldn't necessarily accept or consider cool. So it'll be a real, boundaries versus society, I think back and forth. But what's really important is the fact that you have to live with yourself before you live in society. So I would choose the trusting part mostly and the one that has a solid boundaries. Now, when Mercury goes back into Aries, be careful. Your smart ass might want to talk you into, reinforcing the old belief and doubling down on the old belief. And Pluto is saying, no, you have to be a new person to yourself now. So the worst you can do would be use new language for the old model, but you cannot have the same model when it comes to believing in yourself.